Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, Libra. This is a Libra reading. Hope you guys are well. Do check out your star signs in your birth chart to see what resonates with you. Let's get into this reading, shall we? Right. So you could be defensive, or someone could be a bit defensive right now, but it doesn't say that you're on the double going to see everything. You want to know what's happening behind your back. It also says people are there picking on you or seeing if you're there in your mind about things they're looking at versus you looking at. You don't want to speak to people. At times, you rather not speak about them or even let them know you're looking at them. But warning signs are there for you to see blessings can come, regardless of what people look like or how they looked when they were little or old. Someone says you don't even need to pick on them. They're not even picking on you, but why would you ever want to pick on someone? You don't even look at people in their mind the way they look at you, but sometimes they look at you like they have to look at you for whatever reason. Sometimes you could be upset about things that you're going through. It says people right now are bothering you. It says Libra, you do know you have good news to hold down in your mind about your birthday. It also says charity comes where you don't want it to, when people offer you things or looking at you in a way that you're looking at things with weird faces or weird mind games to play them back. It says you know that you could have bad news and pick on somebody when it's the time, but warning, are you ready to want to do this? It says you could be under the weather or under scrutiny or under attack, feeling down, depressed or sad, but someone here could be bothering you and making you feel worse. It says it's not really that. You may be in your mind in a trance or in a victim mentality of your own. You could be picking on people, and picking on them is something you do, whether you like to hear it or not, you could be doing. It says someone here realize you don't need to speak to them at all. You may not even want to come back to them, but they want to know what's going on with you and your every move. It could be a man. It says trouble is I wouldn't want to hear everything you've got to say, is what you would say to them. It says you would want to know what goes on every single time it happened. And the truth is, a person is pointing out your flaws or even showing you that's how you are and may not want to see what it really is that's going on, is what they say about you. How dare you, is what you said to them, or maybe you feel this in the inside. It says something's going on here and you wouldn't want to know if it's going to happen, but charity is something that you don't want, or maybe you need to take it, but someone feels like you're some type of charity case, or you need help, or you can't finance yourself, or you are overburdened and you worry too much. It says you may need some support. I know I could help you, is what this man is saying. But he realized he's not even getting involved that deep. He doesn't want to hear that he's blessed with you or cursed with you, but he knows you need help and he doesn't want to say it anymore. In fact, he says, you know what? I don't think you want to hear me. So I may back off and leave you alone. It says he wants himself to move on and start studying you in another way and doesn't want to see if blessings can come in another way for you to look at him or see things underlining what he's saying with emphasis. He doesn't care about you. He says he does, but he doesn't care about you enough to satisfy your every need and your well-being in a way that you're certainly going to give yourself better news, because he's warned you you're a negative woman, or you're a negative person. Mind you, you could be a negative man, evil woman, or evil man. But he realized he's not going to tell you about your flaws always. He's got to tell himself that he's moving on past the situation and leaves you alone personally, and wants to know, can he do this on time every day? He says he doesn't want to see you at all sometimes. He may want to bring you down at times. He may want to tease you at times or even conquer you, or maybe even show you that you could conquer him, but it's not going to work out in the end. And he realized he's unbothered about things that you've said, or doesn't want to hear what everybody else has to say or even think about you versus him, or him alone when you want to talk to him. He says he doesn't really care about everything that you want to pick on or even see in your mindset. Never wants to hear everything that's going on that's going to make you feel gorgeous inside yourself or even perfect about yourself. He says he knows why. He's not in the mood to hear everything that you've got to say right now. He's warning himself to see if you want help with things that you may not want help with, or even charity give elsewhere. He's cautioning you to see if he can bless you or move past something. He may want to even help you with your home, your family, your rent, or even personal arrears, or even bills, debts, anything like that, so he can move on without a dime to bother you in your head. Ideally, he wants to serve you in great charity to help you move past things, but he doesn't know how to do this without you nagging or feeling sad or upset. He feels like he's going to give you good news, but he doesn't want to give you good news. Then he wonders, can he give you good news? Then he doesn't know how to give it to you. He's laughing, joking, making fun of you, and plays mind games constantly this year, this week, and maybe until the end of the month. but not really ongoing if it's going into the new year. He will change by the new year, it says. You believe so, and he does believe so, but he warns himself, don't come to work in a mood, because he may even see you at work talking about him or telling people about him or working on things that you've said. Maybe even telling everybody that you've got to answer to calls or even see causes. Maybe he is even looking at you with fine family members or even things you've said. He warns himself to see on the grey side of things. Like it's not really that important, but it's still quite important to take care of. He says he doesn't want to see that you're open to marriage or even looking at marriage because he's wonderfully involved with someone else. But at the same time, he's wonderfully involved with not you, someone else that's in his mind. He wants to know, can you see that you're ready for chariot energy, like to move forward, or see that you're going to be carried forward in a judgment? And many people are going to look at you in that way. He's also going to bring you down, curse you, and make you feel like plans are there to evict your mindset from him. He could be a Libra like yourself. He could be a Sagittarius. He could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Or he could be anyone. Scorpio is there too, but it also says many of them are there. Can you see who's coming out of the woodworks? It says a man here that wants to really give you time and energy for some of you guys to get a word of advice, a wedding ring. Some of you guys will get married and some of you guys won't. It says some of you guys are looking for marriage and some of you guys are not. Some of you guys will get married, though, to a person that wants to give you a wedding ring. And some of you guys are not getting that ring. So stop asking the wrong person. It says blessings are coming to you all, though, with good things happening on the horizon and things that are happening in the near future, or things that are happening now that you purposely picked on or made happen for yourself. Many times over, people are going to give you good news, bad news, or even warn you that blessings can come. But you have to warn yourself that blessings are coming anyway. And juju is not going to be the answer. Some of you guys may want to pick on people with juju, or even things like voodoo, witchcraft, or any OCD energy, like overly working on something, overly seeing something, overly cleaning, overly obsessing over things, and seeing that it's never going to be the same. You've got to see that things can work out just fine, and it will move past these energies in June if you allow it to take long, or in November if you allow it to curse the mindset of yours or break the person down and move on. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Says, I know I want to see you one day, but I don't want to see you, is what the other person says. Could be a Libra and an Aries. Some of you guys are dealing with the moon energy in your sign, in your star sign, and maybe even Cancerian, but some of you guys are not really bothered about people in your star sign that are bothering you. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn energy that's bothering you, or seeing that you are on the verge of being in trouble. Some of you guys are not really wanting to pay attention to this fall, is what you said. You ideally want to know that you've got good news with a Virgo, or maybe even plus size your mind about staying away from friends, family members, or people that are purposely going to bring you down. Someone wants to drag you right now and harm you and says things like they're nasty, but someone wants you to feel that way. It could be a Libra going through negative energy of a Scorpio, or maybe even someone that's dealing with a Pisces. It says some of you guys are dealing with a narcissist, a mental health warlock. A nasty female, he says, is open to me. I know this. I sex them, I see them, or I want to sex them and see them. But I realize I'm not going to keep bugging this person for any generosity of their mind, body, or soul towards mine. I'm going to keep you there and please you, is what this person says, and keep you dignified. I don't want to make you feel bad. So I'm going to lie, and at times I'm going to keep you there like I'm not lying, but I'm not really giving you anything to bless you either. So warn yourself that you're there and dress up and look nice, because I'm always going to be there, but I don't want you to be around me in my head. Right now I'm bothered. I see my friends and I see sexual energy as a place to go and hide and have good fun when I don't want to see you. It says this mindset could be good for you. Maybe you need to go and lie down with someone else. He says he knows he sleeps around, and he wants to know if you will sleep around too. He may not even want to sleep around, but he does. And he also knows that he could give himself STDs, but he also realized he doesn't want to, so he's trying to be careful now, going to see where he can help himself with regular routine checkups. Chemist is something he may need to go to, as he feels like something could be going on. But he realized he's not really happy about his mind. He needs to help himself with bad news coming in, and he's looking for that right now. He's a charity giver, but he's worst enemy to you. And you would never know because he disguises himself a lot, making you think you are blessed. You are in the worst case scenario of it. Nasty mental health is there with a lot of you, but you don't realize it. You try not to look at it, or you warn yourself, don't say anything you don't want to know. Some of you guys may want to know though, and some of you guys don't want to know. And some of you guys realize you leave it alone completely, not to hear anything. You may not want to know anything about people's feelings or the other people's opinion. You may not want to know that you are sitting down and looking at it like, oh, I need to sort it out. This is a very bad way to go. It says some of you guys need to sort it out. Mental health is structuring you for bad omens. It says people do not want to curse you, but something could be coming in to let you know that bad news is on its way. It says, I know you're looking for me. I want to see if you love me. I don't think you love me though. It says this man here, he understands that you love him. He could be a Gemini or a Libra or a water sign. It says he knows that he doesn't want to know that he could come forward again and see you in a good way. He's very blessed though. He says, I'm ready to see you in court cases one day if you want to. Some of you guys may go down the wrong road with him. Looking for a divorce, are we? He says he knows he wants to battle you or challenge you down that road. Some of you guys are dealing with a Libra, a Sagittarius, or a Capricorn. Maybe even fighting in court. Some of you guys know that you've got court cases or due an enemy to see if you could be pushed to the brim of no end. It says some of you guys are really heading down the wrong road with a person that's trying to get dealt with you. It says no wonder I'm stressed, i.e. Gemini keeps picking on me is what you said. Some of you guys know that Gemini feels this way and is talking to you about it, but it also says they realize they don't want to come to you with bad news. They keep liberty taking on you and trying to warn themselves they'll have bad news all the time. They will see themselves in a good way though and move past it. They also realize they're not going to give you anything other than love, sex and marriage if you want it. Some of you guys are dealing with a generous person that doesn't want to see you harmed and can protect you from the negative mental health that's coming in November. Some of you guys are going to feel it more than Scorpios. Scorpios will not feel it for some of you guys. And some of you guys are dealing with Scorpios that don't want to commit to you or exist in your mind about beautiful energies that you have about your mind, your life, and things that you know. Having fun and good news for your family. It says no one knows why this person is in your life. You keep bothering them to stay there as well or be there, but they don't want to, or they do, but they keep telling themselves, I'm going to leave one day. And it does say someone here knew this already, or people know this, and someone keeps studying this or looking at this, but it says it's not going to be worth it until the person is ready to move on. It also says it's not going to be worth looking at overall if the person doesn't want to be seen or even judged. Maybe you don't want to look at it either. It says now you know that someone here is bothered and is bothered very, very much. They don't need to look at you ongoing. It's nasty, it's mental health, and it's warned. Don't come near me. Don't speak to me. Don't see me. Don't honor me in my mind when I'm looking at something else. You evil witch, you woman of war, you dirty hoe. It says this man has been laughing at you behind your back, but you would never know. And he also realized he would never want to see you, your friends, harmed, but he also knows he's talking a lot about you behind your back and makes fun of you all day long, making fun of you and masturbating at the same time. He's nasty, a narcissist, and a misogynistic man. Wow. It says for some of you having blessed news, it's not coming out in the readings, but it also will be there in the background for you to see. Blessed energy is so perfect. You have a great life and attributes are there, and love life is certainly going to work for you. God knows why it's not coming out. Some of you guys need to look at it and see it's blessed energy, but you don't need to hear it all the time. You're just in it to win it. So if you want to know what's going on, it says you have problems. But some of you guys that don't have problems, you don't have to hear the blessings right now. It's going to be good energy for you all around, all week, all month, and all year. Don't worry about it. It says stress less and look at the blessings coming in November, and look at good news coming in November, because you will be here to tarot read or listen out for something that you're looking for specifically to hear that it's going to happen, because you want reassurance. It says blessed energy is going to happen for you in November. Okay. No one is narcissistically working against you in your mind. For some of you guys that are in denial, it says, I know, I am watching, I'm looking, I can't find anything, I'm looking. But you will find something or someone that's going to tell you that blessed energy is going to come. In November, it says most of you. So don't look too much right now if you're looking for good energy. It's not on the surface level for you to read, but it will be there in November. So watch out for November's reading for Libra. It will come out soon. Okay. It says all of you guys that are looking for blessed energy, wait until November and see that Sagittarius is waiting also for you to have evil news away from your mindset as they lean towards you to have less energy and want to help you. It says if you are going through a hard time right now with Libra, as you could be the cross watcher, some of you guys don't know how to speak alone. You want to speak with your person or with someone that needs to support you or give you mind games or even help you with your head past the situation. At this time, it's not the right time. It says you will have good news if you look into things in a way that there's level-headedness or people that can help you instead of curse you. But not everybody is like that, and there's only one or two people right now on this earth that can help you. Sagittarius energy will be there though, in favor of you in the next month for some of you Libras. And some of you October people that are not really on the cusp but could be on the cusp of Scorpio are going to have best friend energy with a Libra, or next year with a Scorpio. It's going to be absolutely great for some of you Scorpios and Scorpios to get together. And some of you guys are seeing this as Libras. Some of you guys realize Scorpio and Scorpio are not that great as friends, but they are best friends in the next year coming. And they realize that as they change their mind about things that they want to do or do together and realize they could be good news or bad news. Scrutiny is also there, but it says it can change by October in the new year because bloodline energies are chasing out the demons and the enemies out of their minds to help them forge better relationships, and love life could certainly be blessed energy for them and certainly give them good news. It does say that they get great news in November. All the Libras that don't understand Scorpio will understand them in November because Scorpio's energy in November is blessed. It's absolutely rich with vibrant energy, and curses no more, and blessed energy is coming to them in November. Good news is there for them. As a Libra, you want to watch this, witness this, or see this, but be a part of it is something that you may want. And it says some of you guys are dealing with something that you are brewing with, envy, jealousy, or something that could come out and show them you want to harm them. But it says don't harm them because you'll get backlash. Big news is there for you to get bruised and hated on. You will get harmed, so be careful. Okay. All of you are going down in justice in November too. For some of you guys that are headaches, it says you're not going to last long in your mind about them. Negative spirits keep dragging your head. It says you know that you're going through a time of headaches. It keeps happening when someone pulls on you with spell work, evil spell work. It says, you know what? No one's going to keep doing this in November, all the way up to October in the new year. And still then, it's not going to happen. Why? Someone is picking on someone to stop this. Evil tarot cards, or someone that says it's evil for them to speak about what they know. It says, warning, for some of you tarot readers, someone is attacking you. And it says some of you know this already. There is people out there that know it. It says you all are under attack. Blessings can come to you in the end. People are going to speak about changing this mindset, picking on their heads instead. That's where it goes wrong. It says someone here wanted you to pick on your head. Now you've followed suit and gave them blessings to pick on their own because they want to know they can pick on their own. But seeing is believing. It says someone here keeps picking on you, picking on you, picking on you, and you wouldn't want to know it. But tarot readings is something you know you're going to do for the rest of your life, and they can't stop you from reading what you know. It says someone wanted to do bad bloodline spells to you, bloodline evil magic. It says they keep putting your name by graveyards or even demonic spells that they've done in their mind and use rituals. And it says they have curses or cursed you with shrines and evil magic mentored by their priests or their judges of deities, and even people that live along the coast of Australia or even Ghana, or even African men in the Yoruba community, or maybe even alongside Nigeria. Some of you guys don't know it, but Haiti could have something to do with it too. Maybe even America. Some of you are from New Orleans, or maybe don't even know if you're from there, but people around America could be going through these things. Tarot readers in Spanish, maybe even in Espanol. It says some of you guys in esoteric Mexico and other places that you go to in your mind, or maybe even see that you visit there spiritually or physically, or anywhere else in life. Someone here keeps targeting you and telling you to stop looking at things in your mind, and you don't want to stop because you are telling them, if you keep harming me, I'm going to keep looking deeper and finding out information that's going to tragically end you. And you would not want me to laugh at you and make fun of you. So the best thing you could do is walk away and stop bothering me. You've planted your mind on them and told them specifically what you're going to do, or told them you're not going to tell them what you know. You just have to reap what you sow. in a way that they're going to get karma through the things that you've done to them. It says now they know not to speak to you again because they realize they've got to travel back to their own head and move on in Ghana or in Nigeria or in some other type of land. Like they speak Ashanti or Zulu. For some of you guys, it says some of you guys will witness things in your mind when they say Zulu or echo you in your head with things that you know, like they're trying to challenge you or see if you know what you know because you are thinking about things and then repeat it back to you. It says the trouble is if you don't know what's going on in Ghana or in Arabic or in their language, their native language that they use on a daily basis, they're going to trouble you again and again because they keep using things in shrine and in ritual to harm you, and it keeps telling you things and making you feel harmed. Rituals are there in shrines, and also objects could be used as well. It says some of you guys are going to travel soon and go to jail or America or maybe even some other country, but it's not always true for every one of you. If someone wants to trouble your head and tell you things that they don't feel like could happen but want you to know as they trouble your mind. It says a personal hygiene problem of theirs keeps bothering them and they keep coming up with things in their head like I'm smelling or I'm negatively evil, foul smelling. It says this person keeps telling you that or trying to let you know that you smell or they smell or giving you bad news. It says this person is troubled, mentally ill, and well done. You feel like you know what's going on, is what they've said. They feel like you will know things again and again and torment you. This person is troubled and mental health will catch them one day and they will die out. It says it will happen in November next year. But this year you'll see blessings anyway as it dilutes itself, as this person may go off to jail, be carted back to prison, or maybe even moved on from your mind with other things that will attack them or even have to deal with in their own life because they know they shouldn't speak to you anymore. Good news is there, Scorpio. It's happening in November. Everything is going to happen for you and your children and your love life. Blessed energy is going to come and you'll see yourself in a wedding one day. As some of you guys want to get married or see yourself in a marriage. It says Scorpio energy is there with you and is helping you with this or knows that it's there. And it also says blessings are coming in to change your mind about something or transform you and help you with this. Good news is there. Blessings are there. It says Sagittarius won't always be there, but they're also on the brim of harming your mind or giving you good news. So warning, what did you do last year? As some people would say, what did you do last summer? But it says, what did you do last year? You're going to have good news because you were planting good seeds or good energy to help things come in. It says some of you guys may be expecting or having new babies on the horizon or maybe even be pregnant. Some of you guys know this and you want to know if you are pregnant, for some of you guys that don't know. But others are going to have good news and see you in a good way. Some of you guys are justifying court cases and not going to be the answer as you move forward and move past them and give yourself blessed news moving on from something or seeing that the end is near for something that was brewing or came up and you dealt with it and you moved past it. Okay. Someone's trying to warn you that they have bad news to give you, but it says don't pay attention to them. Give them good news in your brain by seeing that you're not happy and it's a lie. Okay, it says mock their energy and make them piss off because they will laugh and make fun of themselves as they don't know how to keep giving you bad energy because it's already there. It also says they don't want to know that they're going to have good news anyway because they're trying to warn themselves that they got bad news to give themselves in the next week or two, but they don't want you to know what it is. But you will laugh at them, make fun of them, and honor the mind game. They will play you like a fiddle or wish they were never born. They will look at you like they had good news or bad news, but won't want to come forward. They will bless themselves or curse themselves, but they will see no one goes down in a bad way. They honor themselves to go down too in a bad way, but they wanted to see you there first. This man says he don't know why he insults himself with playing with you in your mind with custody battles and leaving you out to wonder if it's going to happen, but he's mentally ill and he can't help it. He's mad. Okay, Libra. It says no one's going to come forward again with mental health. Goodbye. Everyone should speak to me. I'm nuts, he says. Why would I want to wish everybody a bad life? This man is narcissistic. He says he doesn't want to have good news for anyone. He could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, or a Virgo. Could be a Capricorn, but some of you guys are dealing with Libra energy too. And doesn't want to know that he's having good news overall with his weight or his life or his money or things that he's doing to gain respect. He does know that he's got good news to challenge anyone or everybody out there, but he's warning himself to move on. It says good news for some of you guys that are dealing with a narcissistic mind game to play yourself. Because someone here knows there is spiritual energies in the seeing and believing world of celebrities. There is celebrity energy here, and there is also people that are dealing with celebrity custody battles or cases. There is celebrity energy that is dealing with you all, or it is trying to focus on you now as the general public, because you watch them, you look at them, and you face them in things that you see online or on the TV screens. It says some of them are under attack and they want to know what's going on with you and your opinions. How do you feel about things that they're going through, and what's going on with them now is burdening them? It says a lot of them are seeing this, don't want to be seen or want to be seen, but want to know your opinions. A lot of them don't really know what's going on behind their back or behind the scenes or behind closed doors, but they want to know, what does the public think about them? They scrutinize and attack themselves with this, and understand that no one is perfect, even the celebrity realm or the celebrity world. But it also says you will see blessings come to you when you move past things and not to worry about them. They're going through things that they can't challenge right now, or see what's going on with the public world or the people that look at them, or to understand why they look the way they do in public. And that's why they feel bothered. It also says some of you guys could be readers and want to know me in my mind. It says we know this because we see people all the time that do tarot readings. And it says some of them do, some of them don't. But they're challenging the energies right now to see who's looking, who's wonderfully answering their prayers by looking, or even seeing if it's going to work out or not work out because they're bothered. Okay. No one's thinking about a man that keeps coming forward and talking about someone's underneath. He keeps moving forward and thinking he can work on things, but he's tired. Best thing to do is to leave him and see that Sagittarius energy is going to bless you at the end of the month, as you have good news coming in. Warning signs for you all to get married, the ones that are doing well with their relationships or their partnerships, that do see them as something special and worth hanging on to. And if you don't see that by the end of the month, some of you have to work on it a bit more to get there, and wonder if it's going to work out for some of you guys on the long haul, because some of you guys might not get it at all. Some of you guys will get it, but some of you guys are challenging the wrong energy and need to let go. It says you will see blessings come if you work together with something, or see tarot readers or people that can help you look at things and identify problems, or maybe even look at your own tarot cards, or maybe even see if you can identify things in the spiritual world, even the universe, or maybe even get good luck epiphanies, or maybe even see Sagittarius energy could help you. Astrology may not help you right now, but it could. But it's also linked to tarot cards, so you may get good energy if you look deeper into the information and help yourself there. It says no one's going to help you bother yourself anymore with work. You'll have better news with your work in the end, and help anyone that can help you, and give information to people that you could believe in, though. Trust and believe in, because you don't wish everybody to know your business, but you'll keep it under wraps. Okay. And you do want to look forward to her blessed energy one day, and sell your soul to yourself, not anyone that's going to be toxic or demonic. So you've got to give yourself that. Help yourself and be direct with others, not to come in your way or challenge you or move in your mind about things that you don't want to be there. Make sure you have good news overall, and challenge yourself to have good wedding plans and very good news, so you can look at yourself and honor yourself and bless yourself in a new year. All of you are going to have bad luck in the next week, though. It says someone here wants to see this, but it's not the truth. Some of you guys want to know it's going to happen, but it's not true. Someone is challenging you, so be careful. As we speak right now, someone's challenging you, so take your time. It says everything's going to work out just fine. Give yourself that and move on, and have a good day and a good birthday. For those of you that are still wanting to know that your birthday is good, it's going to be challenged with riddles sometimes, but not always. You're going to have good luck and bad times, but most of the time it's going to be brilliant, absolutely fun, fantastic and loving. And great news for sexual energy or people that are going out and having fun. You're going to get good news and good love making sessions, and many times over gifts. Good news is there. Okay. It says narcissistic men are there too. For some of you guys that are going through narcissistic men, there could be bad news for some of you guys that are not going to get the greatest plans for your birthday. But watch out, because some of you guys are, and then some of you guys ain't. So look at who's who and who's troubling you, and make sure you bless yourself. That's the most important thing for you to do. Okay. So It says you're going to have great news overall, but take care and have a good day. For some of you guys that want to know a friend is going to wish you well or wish you harm. This person doesn't want to see you for the rest of the day, but they may leave early from a venue or a function. They may see you at a function and leave early one day when you see them. This person doesn't want to challenge you, but they can't leave and hear all the gossip or the lies, or even stay in something that they just don't want to be a part of. So they may move past it. It could be a Taurus or a Gemini or even a Libra, or maybe even for some of you guys, a Sagittarius or a water sign. Okay? And it says, all this time, you never knew if you wanted to do a new hairstyle, or even see that you were going to have blessed news downstairs with something you said you were going to do. Maybe trim your hair, or maybe even see other things that you wanted to do. It says you're going to have good news. So don't worry about people looking at you or wondering about your life, or maybe even your vaginal hairs. As someone is very curious, it says people are looking at you and wondering what's going on with you all over. But don't worry, you've got better news moving past it. And then you'll see blessings come in the next week, month, or a day. And don't worry about challenges, because good news is coming in November. Okay? It says take care of your well-being, look after your mental health, look after your soul, your spirit, your bloodline. Everything is going to work out just fine as we move and shift to November period, and you'll see better news for you. Okay? So take care, it says. Have a good day. Don't worry about anything, just have a good day. Okay, so my lovelies, I will speak to you in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye, Libras.